Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Seyi and this is the Daily Seyi, where we talk about all things life, beauty, style, etc, etc. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in and being a real one. Today's video, I'm taking y'all through this fall makeup look. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. I like to keep my makeup looks fairly neutral and basic with a hint of glam. So if you would like to see how I achieve this overall look, then just continue watching. All right, first things first, my bonnet is from a brand called Made for Queens. It's actually a family member's brand. Then I go in with two different foundations, usually for my everyday base. I use the Lancome Tan Idol in the shade 530 Suede C. And then I go in with the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless in the shade Benares. And I usually just mix those two together to sort of get my perfect shade. I then use a setting spray to first set that foundation, and I go in with this NYX brush that I absolutely am obsessed with, and I blend that all out. Now, as I was blending, I realized that I put way too much of the Benares color, which is a more red, and my tone is definitely a bit more neutral, but I do like to have a bit more red in my foundation. And so you see me kind of going in more with the Lancome Suede C or 530 Suede C to sort of balance that out. We're gonna fix it, but it still was just looking just a tad oompa loompa, but it's okay. We're gonna fix it. I promise you, at the end, it all comes together. And so I go in with two concealers. I like to use this Sephora concealer to basically kind of cover up any dark circles, and it's essentially my skin tone. And then I go in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter concealer in the shade 420, which is a nice neutral yellowish shade, which is essentially what matches my skin tone just right. And then I blend that out with this very large beauty sponge that is from Seyi at Target. And then I go back in with my foundation brush to just make sure that all the edges are perfectly blended in. Then I go in with the cream blush, and the tip is to put the cream blush on before you set your face with any powder or anything. It just makes sure that the blush kind of blends properly into your skin, and it just looks really good. Then I go in with bronzer, and so I like to bronze my cheeks or my forehead, which doesn't really matter because I'm wearing bangs right now, and then right on my jawline. And I use this NYX brush as well. I also like to bronze right on my nose to give me sort of like a baby faux contour. I don't do the most, but I just kind of like that shading that it gives me. Then I use two powders to set my under eye, and as you can see, my little powder brush, she is struggling, but I like using a brush to set my face now versus a sponge because I feel like it just gives me the desired like brushed out effect that I like. Powders are Mented Cosmetics and Laura Mercier. I just mix those two to get my desired shade for my under eye. And then I go in with the Mented shade that is more brown to set my face, and as you can see, it sort of brought it back to life. Then I like to do my eyebrows, so I really like that sort of bushy eyebrow look. So what I do is just that I line the bottom of my brow, and that's it. And then I use a spoolie to basically brush that product into my brows because I kind of have some sparse hairs in my brow. Very unfortunate threading accident a few years ago. It's just never been the same since. And then I go in with a clear brow gel just to sort of give me that almost laminated look. It's not really laminated, but kind of. Then I set my face with the setting spray, the Urban Decay All Nighter, my favorite setting spray. Then I use the Jackie Aina palette for my eyes. But first, I'm gonna go in with a soft blending brush and take my same bronzer and use that sort of as like a crease transition shade. Then I take an NYX brush and I mix the two shades from the Jackie Aina palette, that dark brown and that sort of tan color. I mix that together to sort of deepen my crease. Then I take a flat shader brush and I take that tan color and apply that all over my lid. This just gives me like a very neutral, kind of like baby soft glam look that I really like. It's not super noticeable, but it's noticeable enough where it makes a difference. Then I take another shader brush and I mix those two shades again for my under eye just to match the top lid. And then I blend that all out. I take this mascara, which is also from Urban Decay, called Lash Freak. Y'all, this is a bomb mascara. I am a mascara snob, I will say, and this one definitely does what it needs to do and makes my lashes look beautiful. Then finally, I go on with my signature nude lip combo. So essentially it is a brownish red liquid lip, and I use that to line my lips. And then I go in with a nude, pinky nude color, and I use the NYX Abu Dhabi, my favorite. I've been using the shade for years, never letting it go. And then I finally apply a lip gloss on top, and this is the lip gloss from Kosas. This is their clear lip gloss that they have. Really good, feels really good on my lips, like bomb. And y'all, that is the final look. See, it came together. Oompa Loompa wear, nowhere, okay? Thank you. As always, I appreciate y'all for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will catch y'all in my next one. Until next time, bye.